can confirm that crying in the shower is oddly therapeutic. Last summer I had this internship and I accidentally I had their key to get into the bank every day, right? And I forgot to give them back their key. Then I went back to college for a year. At the end of that internship, I was offered the job. I was offered the job, and then at that time, given that I had a whole other year of school left and I didn't really know if that was the right position for me and didn't know what direction I was gonna go in, I turned down the full-time job. And so I'm partially going to return the key in hopes that I can maybe talk to someone about getting that job that was basically offered to me. I mean, I'm on good terms with these people. It wasn't like a burned bridge situation. And from what I was told, that position is kind of hard to fill, so I'm secretly hoping that maybe it's still open. He was like, you know, it was super nice. He's like, if you ever need a recommendation, let me know. But I don't think they're hiring for that position because they don't even have an intern anymore. So no summer intern, not hiring for that position is what I got from it. But I gave them their key back. Should I have probably taken that job? Maybe. But you know, hindsight is 20/20. In other news, I'm mostly making this video as a distraction because me and the man that I dated for 4 years broke up a few days ago. So that's so depressing and soul-sucking. We're not like toxic people, so we weren't having any kinds of screaming matches. Like, there's no restraining orders in place, nothing crazy went down. You know, I wish him the best. It is what it is. It sucks, but it will suck until it doesn't suck anymore. So, espresso in hand, maybe there should be alcohol in this to try and get me through. I'm back home. Now I've been sitting rotting in my bed. I have an interview on Thursday for a job that the salary is not enough to move to the city that it isn't. But it's a half decent job. I think it would like teach me some decent skills going forward. So I'm still entertaining it because maybe I'll find a way to make it work given the salary not being that good. Like maybe I'll make it work if it's the right position. But in the meantime, I'm just here. I need to do some research probably later tonight or tomorrow. Probably not tonight, probably tomorrow. I don't have the capacity to do any more things today. About the whole CFA master's degree thing because there's so many components that I don't even know. Like, I want to have a good career. I want to set myself up well, so it feels like I need to like make the right decision and research all the possibilities and the different opportunities that each of them bring and don't bring. So I need to spend some time doing that because currently with my 300 and something job applications, I'm doing all the right things and I'm like smart enough and qualified enough and capable of the freaking qualifications in the job description. I just think the sheer quantity of people applying for finance jobs is like staggering, so it's hard. But I need to do something to continue moving forward. This moment of my life is so stressful with the lack of job and like the not knowing what the future brings. It kind of sucks because I did just achieve something. Like I did just get a whole degree. Like I should be able to like chill for a second, be proud of what I accomplished and then move forward. But there has been none of that. Just straight panic and stress from the moment I graduated. It is what it is. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's been 2 days. I in fact did not have the capacity to do anything yesterday, but I had an interview today for that job I was saying that like doesn't really pay enough to move to the city that it's in. But after talking to them, it will teach me good skills. So like maybe it's worth roughing it and like working a second job until I gain more skills and make more money and time goes by. At least that's what I'm thinking hypothetically. Now I just spent the last hour applying for jobs because I literally just sit on my phone and save a whole bunch of jobs on LinkedIn and then come into my room and apply to them all. And now that that's done, I'm literally just like I did in high school. I got to go online and start researching colleges and master's programs and master's versus MBA or master's versus CFA. There's research that needs to be had before I go and do that. So that's where I'm at. Other than that, wouldn't wish the whole breakup thing on anybody because this is the literal trenches. Like, not for me. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. One free thing my school gave me before I graduated. I did in fact listen to a song last night and start crying. So progress, question mark? In other news. So that interview I did, they called me back. They want me to drive 2 hours next week to go interview with the vice president of analytics. So we love that. I could have a job by next week or I could not. I don't know. In the meantime, I'm going to hang out with my friend today. I did the math and I've known this friend for literally 11 years because I was like, hey mom, dad, I'm going to my friend's house because I live at home and I have to ask for permission. And they were like, do you know this person? And I'm like, yeah, I've known them for a long time. Then I did the math, 11 years. So then I had an existential crisis about how old I am. Maybe the iPhone 16 camera is better than my iPhone 11 camera. Well, I mean, it better be. But I think it is. That in the sunlight, I think it's made a better camera quality. Well, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to leave your video suggestion ideas in the comment section below, because I'm sure I'm gonna run out of ideas. Yet again, I still don't know what the future holds, but I'm having an entertaining time documenting my experience. My sister's baby is throwing a fit. Can you hear? So I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.